This will be a video chart on HRTE. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclosure. With that being said, let's dig in. Chart is looking very interesting, mainly because it's right back to where it started before the big move happened. It was cruising around right here, and then all of a sudden, when the things really picked up, the price showed that it can move, and then pulled back and is now dropped back to, like I said, pretty much exactly where it started. And a better way to point that out is just to draw the key support level right now where it's just hovering around. And that is right here at the 4-cent mark. And where's the 4-cent mark coming from? Well, if we look back here, this was a previous low. And like I said, it's pretty much the lowest it's been, but it's good to see that this level is holding strong. You can see basically the past 4 days have bounced right off of it. So it's pretty clear that this 4-cent level is strong. And at the same time, from a technical perspective, it's one of those levels that needs to hold, because obviously if it doesn't, then that just means the chart is putting in a lower low, and nobody wants to see that. But so far so good in terms of it holding, and in terms of the bulls showing that they have strength down here. So I'm going to change that to green for support. And now the question becomes, well, if we do get the bounce, then what sort of resistances are we looking at? And the chart's got quite a bit of potential upside if these initial resistances can be broken. The first resistance, though, that we're going to want to try to see the bulls push through is going to be this red line here. This is a 20-day simple moving average, and like I said, if the bulls are going to get kind of get running, then this will be the first hurdle that they need to get over. But looking at that, if they can get above it, then resistance is thin out quite a bit, and really the next one is not until up here at 8 cents. And where's 8 cents coming from? Well, besides just being a high right here, you can see that acted as resistance there, and then acted as a day of support, acted as resistance there, and then a bunch of times back here acted as resistance. So 8 cents does have quite a bit of price history with this chart. And then even after 8 cents, the next one isn't until really basically up here above 10 cents. So percentage-wise, things can add up pretty quick if things get going. But obviously one step at a time. We first have to make sure that A, this support level continues to hold. B, we can get above that resistance right there. And then finally, if 8 cents can fall, then we'll see if things really get moving. But even looking at that from a risk versus reward, very minimal risk down here. And even if it did go up to 8 cents, that's a very nice percentage gain in and of itself. But like I said, technically speaking, and where the next levels of resistance are, looking at the chart, your next one's after 8 cents. Things get pretty thin until you're up here around these previous highs. So it's pretty interesting. And then looking at the MACD real quick, you can see that it has bottomed out. It's no longer downtrending, it is flattened out. So it's showing that there is now some stability coming in. But then again, don't really need a technical indicator for that. All you had to do is look at the price and see that the candles have been going sideways. But it is nice once in a while to check out an indicator and just let that give you some secondary confirmation that the price does seem to be stabilizing. But like I said, step one is going to be ensuring that this 4-cent level holds, because it is a key level of support. But the past 4 days, it's been holding up just like you'd like to see it. So like I said, it does seem like there's some strength down there, and that just needs to remain the case. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, once more, this was HRTE. Thanks for listening.